Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, gamers to paths. You know what this is. You know how to read. You know what is going on here. But by popular demand, we have to start off with -1. Objectively, not a path. This is not a path. This is a wonderful house. And if you're trying to build a house, this is great. But we're making paths. So this is objectively not a path. As you can see, there's a roof. Paths don't have roofs or extensions or really dagnabbit, there's a path. Level 0, subjectively not a path. Look, it's like is, but like it's not. Like it's not. Level 1, subjectively a path. Look, like that's probably a path. Level 2, objectively a path. Get it? Because there's path blocks now. But yeah, we're getting into it. So basically, being able to have something that's differentiated from the natural area around it is able to be what constitutes a path. You're able to go along, and it does really, really well, and you're able to get a lot of ideas and stuff like that going. You're able to make a good path from place to place. This right here works really well in just most worlds. Level 3, curve and direction. This is way too much if you're doing this in natural world. We're just doing this for the sake of the tutorial, but being able to add a little bit of curve and sway for no reason other than having it is able to add a lot. It's able to make it very interesting. It's able to do a lot. So yeah, level 3, curve and direction. Being able to do this makes it so it's going to be a lot more interesting. Level 4, path markers. And this just makes it a lot more interesting, frankly. Being able to have something that you're able to look for. The idea of this is like, maybe it wouldn't be this close, but while you're walking along, you're able to see where you're going next. And you can put in different path markers. So let's say there was a fork in the road here. This heads to maybe a village that has your iron farm and stuff like that, but off to the side you have a different marker that maybe goes to where you have a tree farm or something along those lines. You're able to have a lot of different cities and villages in your world, and these path markers are able to differentiate where you're going. Path markers, level 4. Level 5, Munchy Crunchy Nature Druid Dad. If I didn't include this in every single one of them, I don't know what I'd be doing here. Munchy Crunchy Nature Druid Dad. Look, it's grass, it's rocks, it's little mini trees, and there's a boulder in the corner. How cool is it? It's boulder. It's not just a rock. It's a boulder. But yeah, being able to add these things into your world is able to make it very, very unique. It's able to add a lot of interest to it, and you're able to heighten like the area you're around. So if in a plains biome, this makes it seem so much nicer. It's able to be beautiful. You're able to add custom trees or something like that if you're in a birch forest instead of just a regular old birch trees. Because I mean, who likes that? But yeah, this is able to add a lot, and it's able to look really, really good. So yeah, level 5. Munchy Crunchy Nature Druid Dad. Also, if you know that reference, you are my favorite person. Level 6, barriers. When you make it a path, add barriers. Imagine like maybe this is someone's like properties on this side and things like that. You're able to add in natural little barriers, little stone walls, something like that. You're able to add in a little distinction as you're walking along, and it's able to make it feel interesting. There's something special going on. It adds intrigue. It also makes it so there's a little bit of height variation as well with the path, and it makes it a lot more interesting and fun, frankly. So yeah, add in some barriers. You can do this. I believe in you. Level 7, points of interest. If you hear a chicken, ignore it because we have a tent, and this is the only one that we have the lead for. But yeah, there's a chicken down there that is struggling, if you can't tell by the lead moving. But yeah, adding little points of interest as you're going along, and you could put a furnace in here or something like that, so, and with coal, so that way if you ever show up with raw food, you can cook it on your travels and stuff like that. You're able to put in little things. Maybe there's hay bales, so if you're traveling on a horse, you're able to heal up your horse if it took damage, things of that nature. But having little points of interest is able to make it so your world feels a lot more alive, frankly, and something like this can do a lot. So yeah, add little points of interest, whether it's a tent, a little lean-to, maybe it's a traveling merchant that kind of set up shop, whatever it might be, add a little something, something, and it's able to do a lot for your little path. So yeah, you can do this. I believe in you. Level 8, water features. It does a lot. There's slight movement, color change, things like that. You're able to add in a little bridge, and it just feels nice. It has a little bit of something going on. You're able to add some lily pads, or you can do anything from the pond idea possibly and be able to add a little bit of interest to it as well, maybe some cattails or something like that. But yeah, it's able to feel really, really nice just being able to have something that breaks up the monotony of there's a lot of grass. So yeah, being able to do something like that is able to make a big difference. It's not too difficult because you just kind of like, it could be a pond, it could be a long river. You can make it so a river moves to the side, or you just decorate a river that's already there in your path. There's something like that is able to make it so nice and add a little bridge. It's going to feel great. I know you can do this because I believe in you. Level 9, height change. You add a little bit of height every once in a while. Add in a little something if you're in a really flat area. Just vary things up and just make a choice and decision to make it so it's a little bit unique and more interesting. This might be a lot of work. It might be really difficult if you're in a very flat area to add in a lot of dirt. That's why it's level 9. It could be a lot, even though it's a simple concept, but it's able to do a lot. Like this little mini babbling brook that's right here, it looks really, really nice. This adding a little bit of height on this side makes it so before this felt a little weird. Like if we just hop on over here, it's just, there's nothing over here and it feels weird. But adding that little bit in, it's just literally raised up and it feels like it belongs now, and it's able to make a big difference. This is also why we have so much curve to this path, is so we're able to add in all these cute little details. But yeah, height change, it works wonders, and even though it's a lot of work, I know you can do it, because I believe in you. Wheat! Why is wheat level 10, somebody? Because it won't be this much in your world. It's gotta be to there, or whatever you think is best. Adding in a lot of wheat can be a lot of work, but it'll look so nice, and it's so satisfying just seeing wheat stretch for miles as far as the eye can see, because it just feels like the world is lived in, and it feels like humans have been there, and it's like there's a society, and it's wonderful, and it's just so cool and beautiful. So yeah, add in a lot of wheat. It's a lot of work. Man, is it able to look nice when done right. So yeah, even though it's a lot of work, I know you can do it, because I believe in you. All right, let's get back to the actual path itself. Mixed path blocks. We've kind of just had a ground palette with this, but adding in some moss and some stairs and also some level change with this is able to look really, really nice. It's able to add in some things. And if we walk quietly, just listen. Listen to the sounds of walking. Just, this is peace and relaxation. That's what you want your path to be. If you're going from one place to another, you want to enjoy it. So adding this in, adding different block types to make different sounds, it'll just sound so, so nice. So yeah, give it a shot. You're going to like it. Level 11, mixed path blocks. It might be a lot of work, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. I believe in you. All right, level 12, pick a color, any color. I went with blue because of the thing in the water. But yeah, add in a little bit of theming color while you're going and stuff like that. And it can change depending on where you're going and stuff like that, but it can also be a good marker. So you have your path marker that can also work and change it out for whatever you're going to. But let's say you have a city that has a lot of blue in it. While going along that path, maybe you have blue, and where you're coming from is maybe orange. You add in orange as well. The color of what's going on around you, the flowers and things like that, are able to provide you the info of where you're going and where you are. And it's able to be a really nice marker, but also it's just natural and it's beautiful and it adds a lot to the build. Being able to get all those flowers can be a lot of work, and I know it could be a lot, but well, here's the thing. I know you can do it because, well, I believe in you. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. This is honestly one of my favorites that I've gotten to do because I love paths. It's a lot of fun to be able to do it. And I hope you guys enjoyed level -1. Let me know down in the comments because I want to know if you guys want me to continue with level -1s. I know a certain Xmine wants me to because you keep putting it in all my comments, and boy, oh boy, has this been for you, and I hope you liked it. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. I am really excited to keep on going on with the other ones, and I'll see you guys sometime soon with the next one. Goodbye. YouTube, my boys, if you enjoyed that video, I'd really appreciate if you drop a like or a comment down below, and drop a sub if you feel like it. And if you're new here, let me know. I'd be really happy to be able to say hello to you down in the comments. But if you enjoyed it, please let me know down below. And if you want to continue watching, we'll have a few more videos here on screen that you can click on. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you at the next one.